It's been quite a remarkable week in the world of central banking. The Fed kicking things off, hiking rates 75 basis points and suggesting it could do the same in July. Then, of course, we had the Bank of England lifting rates for the fifth time in a row, now standing at 1.25% here. So that's the Fed, that's the Bank of England. Where do we go next? Well, the SNB also lifted its rates for the first time in 15 years, but stayed in negative territory and said more could be needed. And obviously we heard from Thomas Jordan as to why they think it's important now to challenge some of the inflationary pressure and keep pace with others in the central banking universe. Meanwhile, the ECB called an emergency meeting amid spiraling bond yields. Oh, sorry, did I say emergency? I must have meant ad hoc. At least it was a surprise meeting that seemed like an emergency meeting as the ECB tried to address the risk of fragmentation. So spiraling bond yields causing concern, and in particular the spread widening between the risk-free German 10-year Bund and the Italian 10-year BTP, which not everybody in the market seems to think is risk-free at the moment. So further indication that Christine Lagarde will raise interest rates next month. Let's move you on to Mr. Kuroda. The Bank of Japan focusing on JGB purchases, the bank holding firm on its very large stimulus plan and saying it will keep borrowing costs at current levels or below as it nurses the economy post-pandemic. Now, the interesting thing to me is that not a lot of people are talking about coordination in central banking land. Not a lot of people are dusting off the old post-GFC playbook and saying, I think they might be contacting each other and talking about their intentions. And I think maybe one of the biggest clues was the fact that the ECB held that ad hoc meeting where they felt it necessary to talk about measures to try to cap yields, that coming immediately after we saw this massive spike in speculation around 75 basis points. So the central banking community of the world, it seems to me, are working fist in glove right now to try to manage market expectations and prevent some kind of disorderly or uncontrolled liquidation of different asset classes. So let's go back to what they've been telling us. The Swiss franc surging on the SNB's hike. Juliana spoke with the chairman, Thomas Jordan, and asked him for the rationale behind the move.
In Switzerland, we have now an increased inflationary pressure. If you look at our inflation forecast, it shows that it will come down below 2%, will eventually go above 2% again, especially without any rate hike. So we came to the conclusion that it's the right time now to tighten monetary policy in order to make sure that over the medium term, inflation then returns to the zone of price stability.
Well, US President Joe Biden says a recession is, quote, not inevitable, but that the American people are feeling, quote, really down after more than 2 years of pandemic and economic uncertainties. In an interview with the Associated Press, Biden said the US economy is in a stronger position to overcome inflationary pressures compared to other countries. The president added that he is confident about recovery prospects given the overall strength of the US labor market.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.